Hello, this is Commander Chief. I bring you back to our Shogun 2 Total War Fall of Samurai Nagoaka campaign. Now, today, we are continuing to prepare for our fight against the Yonezawa. Now, I did run a test. Off camera, I declared war on them. You know, obviously I didn't save it. And found out that the penalty is only minus 21 and didn't actually hurt my relations with any of the other clans unless they are already red. And I want to move quickly because the Takayama, who are these guys in red here, over here, are quite powerful and they're very close to me and they support the Emperor. So I want to be ready in case they decide to come after me. And having a second province will not only enable me to have another capital in case my current one is lost, but also it will let me basically have an extra place for recruiting different types of troops. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to declare war on the Yonezawa. Sorry if I sound a bit congested, I just have a bit of a cold.
I do not wish to listen to you, but politics makes for strange and sometimes unwelcome encounters.
Yes, indeed it does. Well, let us declare war. Give me a second, I'm going to blow my nose.
Good. I had grown weary of talking when there is work for proper men. I look forward to taking your life.
I think it shall be me who will be taking your life, Yusegi Matokane. Alright, so, again, if you look at diplomacy, none of the map has really changed. It is, minus 40 for dishonoring treaties, sorry, but oh well, it doesn't seem again to have had much of an effect on anybody. Alright. Let's see, where's our daimyo? There you are.
At your service.
That was your honor. Minus 1 for the betrayed alliance. Oh well, that's okay. Lonely. I want you to move back up here and begin once again blockading the port at Uzun in preparation for our army to move up. We are again recruiting 2 units of spear levy,
My sword for you.
and once they are finished we shall move out, and we shall also take our foreign veteran with us, Ashley Swift of France. End the turn. See what happens. Josiah, the other major factions taking the turns. The Yonago, Matsuyama, Totori. Wonder why they're moving their fleets about. Edo. It's a Shishingumi, I believe, of Edo. I could be wrong.
Enough brave men have died. It is time to discuss an end to the fighting.
No brave men have died. You are a coward. This only confirms my resolve to destroy you.
Very well. I shall report your rejection. You are honest in your decision, and we respect that.
We shall, maybe you'll be spared. We shall see. To fell a foe. Without a great warrior to lead them in battle, an army's strength is diminished. To see their leader fall before their eyes is to break their spirits utterly. When in battle, we should always aim to kill their general. So, the objective is to eliminate any general in battle. I have 8 turns, and if I do, I get Lord of War. Driven by our mastery of warfare, your armies march fervently into battle. That's +2 morale to all land units. This will help quite a bit. And Quartermaster says we've recruited our spear levy. Very good. Take these two, along with our veteran. Merge them here. And let us march forth to Uzun. I'll take a few turns. I don't agree with the fact that it takes so long to travel from one place to another, but oh well, 'tis what it is. I mean, you'd think you'd be able to get up there in a month, but apparently not. That's okay. Yes, attack the part. Attack. Wait, there's people there. Let's take a look. Move forwards. See what's there.
Waiting for a new course.
Yeah, try bombarding it. Why not?
Fire!
Alright, we did quite a bit of damage to their port. No experience gained, however. Yikes. Alright. Now that we've blown up their port, we should just besiege it, because if we completely destroy it, then we'd have to build it up from scratch, and that will not help us. So yeah, just besiege the port next turn. Move up. And if you could please excuse me for a moment. Sorry about that, folks. Just had to go and prepare something. Anyways, I think it's time for us to end this turn as we continue marching up towards the Yonezawa. Yes. Can I lower taxes any? Because the people in Akshijo are very unhappy. Oops. Oh. I can. We're not losing too much per turn. Very good. Let us end the turn then. So we head further into the autumn of 1866. I know we're gonna end up being in enemy lands in winter, which is not at all ideal. But there you have it. We have to strike when we can.
Our territory has many provinces to administer, and there is barely enough money being made to cover our costs, as it has grown faster than we can tax it. We can make sure we collect tax in our provinces.
It's alright, we're only losing 22 per turn. Thought I told this guy to join them. Oh well.
Up to your command.
Trait gained. Ashley Swift, foreign veteran, eye for the ladies. -7% campaign movement range for the army is embedded into. Women are a pleasure in that. Hate it when they get stuff like that. Alright, so you've become useless on the campaign map. And for helping to defend Ichigo. Ashley Swift, a terrible person. And a hated human being.
Use foreign veterans to damage enemy buildings through acts of sabotage. Right-click on a settlement and select a building to sabotage from the list, or, alternatively, any building elsewhere in the province. The veteran will then move there and attempt to damage it upon his arrival.
Yeah, we don't like Ashley Swift now. You get distracted by the ladies and captured. And then a Westerner would have to commit seppuku. You know how outrageous a thing like that is? Yes, now you can begin your blockade of the port. They're trading. So we continue to march towards Uzun. Alright, then I'm not sure there's anything I can do at the moment. No, not at the moment. Up there, all our enemies other than them are down here, so Once we've captured that, the army will march back here, and as it passes, we'll give them some parrot guns. Alright, and nothing I can do at the moment to improve the economy, I don't think. Let's just make sure. Already trading. Nope, nothing I can do. End the turn once again. Well, the Shogun's fighting back.
Enough brave men have died. It is time to discuss an end to the fighting.
Look. Nobody has died yet. Okay? It's in your head.
So, we cannot reach agreement. At least, you have spoken with commendable honesty.
We shall allow you to serve on our council when we defeat you. If we are the ones indeed to defeat you. When will spring arrive? In the grip of cold white death. Death. The earth is smothered. Winter has begun. It's only my minus 5% campaign movement range of armies. I don't agree. I think you should also have attrition when not in your lands, but that's just my personal opinion.
My spirit hungers for blood.
So does mine. Let's get some. And this is a somewhat boring part of the campaign. Not much doing, even peaceful stuff. We're just running around marching up towards Uzen in this very slow campaign movement range. What do I have to do again for victory? 50 provinces have to be loyal, and I have to hold 26 of them. If I can establish a power base down in the southern regions of Japan, then I might be able to complete the 26 part. But I'm surprised that there are 31 loyal provinces, because if you look on the map, here, the red is the Imperial, the green is the Shogunate, and so is this guy. But the Imperials seem to outnumber the Shogunate quite a bit. There you have it. Feel jealous about the Matsume, because they control that island all to themselves. That's 4 provinces, 5 even, possibly, I think. Yeah, 5 provinces, all to themselves. That's gonna make a man jealous. At least they support the Shogun. End the turn once again. We head towards 1867. Domain and the realm. Every man has an appointed place, if only they could see it. Alright, now we're studying. Yes, that's what I want. Restoration of the domain, so we can build even bigger castles. Domain of the realm. What does it give us again? This is the building of a trading camp and +1 to Daimyo's honor, which is what we really need. What does the training camp do? Take a look. The Total War Encyclopedia. Buildings. Fallen Samurai. Come on, come on. Look. Training camp. Minus 10% of the cost of recruiting land units in this province. So not much then. Alright. I'm not sure why I got that. Who knows? Anyways, construction complete. Field artillery school, next you go. Demolition is a surprisingly delicate art. We're losing much more now, so we're going to have to increase taxes high. Actually, you're gonna have to up to very high, which is not what I want to be doing. And we've encountered the Matsuyama. And that has almost completed the map. We almost know where every clan is. Ooh. The Takayama. They're encroaching. Coming close. Soon there will not be, soon the shogunate will not exist anymore. It will be the new Josei shogunate. As long as they remain friendly, I'll be alright with them. Tsuyama are, yes, imperial favoring terrible people. Continue our march. You're almost there. It says 4 turns. Come on. How can we move this slowly? I don't know how. How am I stupid enough? I should have just embarked them and... Alright. That's a... How could I have forgotten that? This is total war. That's what you're supposed to do. Alright. Next invasion then. See, let's see upkeep cost of unit of parrot guns. Uh, 200. We can't afford them quite yet. End the turn. Hopefully, once we take the province north of us, we will finally be able to improve our income a little bit more and get back on our feet, be able to field larger armies. Mounting unrest. Tensions in this province are reaching dangerous levels. There will be insurrection if the people's angers are not appeased. Gonna have to deal with that. We need to be making some sort of income. And the Yonezawa have been destroyed. Okay then. So we marched all the way up here for nothing. Can our army embark from the coastline? I don't think so, because it looks like cliff.
Waiting for a new...
Yeah, okay, stop. Okay, so march back. Head back to... We're gonna have to declare war on our imperial neighbors down south, which will be slightly dangerous, but I'll have to deal with it.
Destination reached.
And I can't embark the unit until I get down here. So, there you go. Parrot guns. Take 3 turns to recruit. Alright, so it looked on the upturn. and it's still okay, but that was definitely a setback from our own ally. Nice. Okay, but the Edo have taken back the seat of the shogunate. I do believe. I'm not sure. The province is Musashi. Yes, they have indeed taken it back. Okay. Very good, very good. Alright. Here we go again, ending another turn. Sigh. Satsuma. No, they had a good navy. Two clans that make this campaign infinitely dirtier. Alright. The Goshikai men. Sorry. Samurai revolt in Ichigo. Arranged by the loss of traditional values, samurai in this province have risen up in revolt. Where are they? Down here. Lots of the Yariki, which means I'll have trouble assaulting Ichigo. Okay. Means yes, we should stay in the castle. Let them come to us. As we race back as fast as we can, bringing the navy down as well, so we can bombard any attackers of the city.
Drop anchor! We must rest a while.
Or at least I hope you can. Anyways, looks like next turn we should be attacked by this revolt. This is my guess. Let's take a look. It shows I are fighting with the Shogun despite the fact supporting Shogunate rule. I guess they're just trying to take advantage of what they have. I don't know. It'll Geisha. The European powers and now the rebels. Our rebels have disappeared, but the Josa are dealing with rebels and have interrupted our trade. It's very disturbing. Disturbing indeed. I believe we can trade with the Edo now again, yes. Trade.
Be welcome, my friend. I have ordered sake prepared to whet our wits and warm our hearts.
Very good. Let us have a deal.
Our rivals will tremble when they hear of this agreement, my friend.
I have no doubt they will.
Excellent.
I have no doubt they will.
Welcome indeed, my honorable friend. What shall we discuss in the hope of mutual profit?
Me declaring war on you. No, 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 no. Never, 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 never. So long. Farewell. Alright. So our economy suffered. No doubt about it. Well, there you have it. That rebellion disappeared. I'm worried they'll try to ambush us. As I continue my march back, I should be very careful.
Gathering supplies.
Let's, excuse me for a moment. Sorry about that, folks. Just need a little bit of water. Alright, let's just continue. To 1868. Well, alright, we're at 1860. I'm used to, you know, like, Empire, where every other turn was a new year. Okay, we're nearly out of winter, which will allow our armies to move faster against the Takayama and the rebels, as rebels can start claiming massive parts of the map. Ooh, and the Edo are extremely threatened now by the Takayama. I must enter the war on their side. Trade has been disrupted with the European powers. An enemy raid, due to that enemy raid. Do not dare attack them though, because they are melee. We must have our walls secured in order to be able to face off against an army like theirs. We're going to have to let them raid the countryside, but look at the damage to our economy. We'll not be able to recruit the paragons because of that raid. Okay. Can we even repair this? Let's up. 907, we're gonna have to risk it in order to get trade back up on its feet.
My sword for you, my lord.
Try and capture Echu.
Marching now.
That'll take a couple turns to get there.
Journey completed.
Where's the port? Echu have a port? Yes, it does. See, can we still enter this port? Yes.
Your orders, my lord. Forgive me. As you
I want you to enter the port.
At your service. Your order.
Here.
The sea.
See, protect these two units. Alright then. To end the turn and hope our economy can... I know, we're gonna have to go into bankruptcy. And it's probably gonna cause some attrition due to men deserting because they don't have any pay. We're gonna have to deal with that for a turn or two in order to get our economy back up on its feet. I just hope the Edo can survive long enough for us to attack their enemy. And if not, then we shall take revenge in their name. So they have survived. Now they attack that. I'm not sure what that's gonna do. Now they're gonna flee.
Master, our clan is bankrupt because, as our empire has grown, the administrative infrastructure needed to efficiently tax it has not grown at the same rate. We can get back on course by disbanding redundant units and upgrading castles across our territory.
It's okay, we're barely bankrupt. We're gonna have to increase taxes though if that's possible. And a daimyo's honor, yes. And we have failed this mission. That is okay. And spring, shivering beauty, raises my spirit higher. The herald of spring. That's one happiness across all provinces. This is very good. And I have to increase taxes though. We can't though, it's a problem. Before we face desertion, we're going to have to disband a unit. How much is your upkeep? There's no upkeep for you. You are going to have to disband you, I'm sorry. Okay, that'll get our income back up. And the Satsuma have been crushed. Very good.
That is impossible.
Ready and wait. Your next.
Yes, my lord. Immediately.
Yes, immediately.
Ready for orders.
Move on, Echu.
It is an honor to serve.
Good. But stop. We don't want to waste any movement. Let us attack Takayama. Do they have any allies? Just these guys. Alright, it's time for war.
But politics makes for strange and sometimes unwelcome encounters.
For you, this is unwelcome because this is the beginning of your end. Goodbye.
I hope you live long enough to recognize your foolishness, but not long after that.
You have been abandoned by your allies. This is in our favor. disembark the army. We'll have our daimyo help out with the battle. Right now, we don't have enough members of the family tree. If he dies, then our daimyo is a child, and we cannot allow that to occur. You disembark. No, stop! What? Excuse me. Sorry about that, folks, just a call, that's all. So anyways, I don't know why I did that, but, there you have it. Attack the port. And next time, you move there. And yes, you can attack the port while... You can actually attack the port while bombarding the town. Which has given a couple Caton classes some experience, and one of the gunboats. Done some damage to the town, killed some of the generals Hatamoto, and some line infantry, which will be helpful. And, yeah. Very good. Very good. I'll attack Echu next turn. What do they have built there? Oh good, they have an open construction site which I can use to build a dojo to get some melee units to help diversify my army. Let us end the turn and prepare for battle. Alright. Now, if any of you are wondering why... If any of you think this is suicidal, attacking an enemy like this, I have to do it. A, to protect the Shogun himself, and B, because there is no other option for continuing this campaign as we get attacked. We don't continue... If we want to continue, because we have to attack Imperial forces, and this is the easiest way to get to them. Yes, our generals look somewhat similar. But still, and we have support. You will have 2 naval fire supports. 39 shells, 13 seconds impact, 12 seconds. Excuse me, this is very good. 39 shells, wow. That can devastate an army if used properly. They have some cavalry which I have to be careful of. Some Yarikachi. Their line infantry is their main thing with improved accuracy. I wonder what those red ones mean. Why the red background? Who knows? Anyways. We've already killed some of them. So let us go to the battle. They expect us to lose. I don't plan on it. During the deployment phase, you can secretly arrange our units inside the deployment zone before battle commences. The enemy general will deploy his men within the opposite area. The attacker always deploys first. When you are ready to fight, click the gong button. So they're going to deploy first, which means we are going to be able to see how they're deploying. And we've got sort of a little bit of a valley in the middle of the map. So we have this. But the biggest hill belongs to us. If we can rush on top of it, we will have at least a little bit of an advantage. Though as their melee units close in, that advantage will decrease. Now, as we load into the battle, you're going to notice why I took that first break. To make sure that the bayonet mod was reinstalled. Yes, I may have had this earlier, I'm not sure. But, I was playing online with my cousin, and it wouldn't let me play with him unless I deleted all the mods. So now the bayonets are back. Very good, they look sharp. So do the animations, as I've seen. And it looks like we're actually deploying on top of a hill, which is nice. And I guess it isn't like the old Total Wars, where you could see the enemy deploying, how they've deployed since they deployed second. But there you have it. Anyways, I like how the computer has deployed us. I do. And I do like the idea of having some line infantry in support, but I'm going to nevertheless... I'm going to put us in a group so that we don't change the formation too much. But still. Let's see what the sharpshooters... We do loose formation. See how you guys look. In loose formation. Okay, then yes, I'll send you forwards then. Excuse me for just a second. Anyways, yes, we'll have you sort of sneak forwards somewhere into the valley. Then we'll have our line infantry. Yep, there we go, now they're grouped. Which is very nice, so, and this guy too. We'll have you deploy on this slightly higher ridge to the left here. Again, quick as you can. We'll have the generals, we'll have the spear with you. We'll deploy everyone to this left flank with some reserves here to fend off in case cavalry flank to the right. We have our levy spears, which some of them are experienced, some of them are not. That is okay. And then, of course, our general, Inaba Kagatsune. So, let us begin then.
Day, sir, we defend.
There they are, quickly, up to the ridge. Now they are attacking, so they have to come at us within the hour-long time limit. So now, spear levy. Deploy behind here. And move quickly, boys, move quickly. Sorry. Our sharpshooters sort of deploy sort of over here. Actually, no, let's deploy them over here, sort of as a flanking force. And have the general help support the infantry over here. Now, if I wasn't in such a panic from their melee, I wouldn't be running so much. And here come their cavalry. See, hopefully our line infantry will get deployed fast enough. I don't think so. Yeah, these two spear levy units over here. They've got cavalry coming over here to challenge our sharpshooters. We should be able to get, hopefully, a couple shots off, though. The sharpshooters, they hit a couple of them, but not nearly enough to break that cavalry unit. And that sharpshooter unit, that unit broke immediately. Yikes. Didn't last long at all. Now, oh, this is gonna be a hectic battle. Cavalry flanked behind us. Wall their defense. Move our general up. Here comes our fire from our line infantry. And yes, our sharpshooters are going to be completely eradicated. I didn't think they had that much cavalry. See, this is the problem with not having enough of a melee support. Come on, come on, shoot, 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 shoot. Don't move forward, shoot! You guys are the worst infantry I've ever seen in my entire life. You two, pull back. You move up.
Your men are routing, sir.
I realize that. Naval support. Here it comes.
Your general is under
No, don't do it in the middle of my men. They haven't realized it yet. They're still moving forwards. Come on, come on. There we go.
A unit is running from the battlefield, sir.
There we go, that ought to put some shock into them. These artillery bombardments aren't nearly as effective as they should be. Well, that was a disaster. Yeah, that... The artillery... 3/4 of the troops that get hit by the artillery just stand right back up. I mean... The foot feels the foot when it feels the ground. The Buddha. But still, you gotta be kidding me.
Destination reached.
Okay, that just, that makes no sense to me. I'm sorry, it just doesn't.
Master, one of our sea trade routes is under attack from an enemy fleet. Without intervention, they will continue to raid and take our goods and income for themselves.
Destroy them.
And look, they've replenished most of their losses. Okay, none of that makes any sense whatsoever to me. It really doesn't. I just gets me. It really does.
Yes, sir. At your command.
Just stay there. Alright, well, there you have it. It's Commander T5 saying, see you later.